Hey, 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 Facebook world. Good noon. Good noon to this side of the world. Good afternoon to the other side. And good evening wherever you are. Welcome. Welcome to Francis Talks. It's Conversations with Francis. And Francis talking with an amazing project manager. I always online project manager, Miriam Valentin. I'm gonna put her up in a while. She's gonna talk about an important stuff that most don't. Like, if you're an online entrepreneur, normally, if you're a solopreneur, especially, we do everything and be everything with your online business, right? But what will you do if something happens to you? Is your business going to thrive? Is it going to bring income? Or is it gonna stop? So anyway, I'm not gonna talk much, but my guess is a she is an entrepreneur too. She have been a VA for 5 years ago, and then now she's helping establish coaches, trainers, and onlinepreneurs structure and automate their business processes by offering support and guidance on which tools and technologies to use to thrive and grow. Because really, if you are a non-entrepreneur, you can't just manually do everything, right? But right now, what we're going to talk about is the importance of business backup for online business owners. As I said earlier, is your business going to be able to run without you? And what will happen if you're like, we're talking about this before we start, if you're in a coma or something happened, right? Hopefully it wouldn't happen. So she's also a mompreneur. And without further ado, please help me welcome Miriam on the stage. Hey, Miriam. Hello.
Hi, Francis. Hi. Hi, everyone watching.
Yeah,
Thank you
before
so
I
much.
forget. Oh, sorry. Oh, thank you. I cut you up. Sorry.
No,
But
that's
if
fine. That's fine. Don't worry. No, thank you for having me here and for the beautiful intro.
I'm sure I left a lot, but before I actually invite you to talk more that I have missed, hello, Facebook world. I see someone watching this, so I'm streaming this live on my profile. Hello, if you're in my profile, go it's social media. Please social say hi on the comment section below, please. And if you're in my group, say hi also so I can see who's watching. And we're streaming in YouTube. So wherever you are in my platform, welcome and please say hi. Say where you're from, where you're who you are. You want to know. And yeah, and if you're watching this on replay, please put hashtag replay and say hi also. So Miriam, sorry. I know it's a short interview, so I want to know more about you. Please share one fact that nobody knows yet about you.
Wow.
Wow,
Okay.
fun fact. One fun fact.
One
Sorry.
one fun fact that nobody knows about me. You caught me with my pants down with this one. I don't know. Huh. Hmm. Maybe something comes to me later, but a fun fact, a fun
Did I
fact, a
catch
fun
you
fact.
there?
I don't know. I'm actually having fun. I'm in the 7 day reels challenge, and I'm doing reels, so that's quite fun. I didn't know I had it in me, so that's a fact. Maybe I like doing reels.
Gosh, for reals, people of the world, if you haven't watched it yet, I invite you to check it out. It's so fun, and she's a whiz with videos. I've been telling her before we started, I am girl fanning her videos. She's amazing. But of course, it's not the
Thanks.
topic today. But yeah, so thank you again for being here with me. And when you think about the fun fact, I'm waiting for that. So Miriam,
Okay.
so I just wanted to ask, like, let's get this going. I don't wanna waste your time. I don't wanna waste everybody's time. So can you please share about how you start your online business? I've read that you have been a VA, but you transitioned into an online project manager. And yeah, please share.
Sure. Well, there was a slight error. I started because you said in your intro 2 to 5
Oh,
years. That's two
Reddit.
point five, 2.5 years ago, but no problem. I started 2.5 years ago as a VA, And I quickly noticed that my clients needed someone on a more strategic level. So I did a training on online business management. And I quickly noticed there as well that on my part that it wasn't quite what I wanted, just because managing other people's business was, yeah, it's a whole other Magilla. so so what I really wanted was to get in there, do the project, do the work, and just set everything up and do it nicely and get it to work and jump to the next project, because I'm a scanner. I have this shiny object syndrome. I like jumping from one thing to the next. So that's why I pivoted, or kind of more transitioned, from online business manager to online project manager. So that's basically where I'm at the moment. And since I love tech and tools and processes and automations and systems, so I'm kind of specialized in that, in a nutshell.
Oh, yeah. So there's a difference about online business manager and online project manager. Thank you, because I didn't even know that.
Yes, absolutely. Because the online business manager is there to, it's like a business buddy to the entrepreneur, to the business owner, on a strategic level, and oversees projects and the team and tasks and everything. And an online project manager just jumps in for, it can be up to 3 months or whatever, just for a certain period of time, and then they're gone again, or maybe they have a new project with the same client or same business owner. So that's kind of the difference.
That's amazing. So it means you're not really tied to one for a long, long time. And yeah,
Exactly, yeah. Well,
thank
and
you.
I'm not the type that likes to get tied.
I
I like my freedom.
think I like that. I like that. One day, maybe. Anyway, um, yeah. So thank you for sharing that, because honestly, I didn't know. I don't know the difference. And yeah, last night I'm talking to an online business manager. So that's amazing. Hello, Facebook watcher. I have a one watcher here. Please say hi in the comment section. I want to know who you are. Like
Oh,
I'm
it,
really
it might be me, because
Oh
I
yeah,
have
me
it
too.
open.
Me too. You
If
know
it's
what?
just one.
I'm going to invite our say no, 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 no. Anyway, so before we forget, so that's the journey, and that's where you are right now, and you are actually like um just crushing it with this online business thing. And yeah, I lost my thought. So can I ask what happened before? So 2.5 years ago you started as a VA, and then you are now a project online project manager. And then before that, are you also one of those that are actually that came from the corporate world, or
Yes.
yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely. I think it's 15 years plus. I've been working in corporate and as an executive assistant in communications and human resources. So it's actually from my human resources time that I came in touch the first time with systems and processes, and I liked it. I like the order of things, and the timelines and everything. So yeah, absolutely. I come from corporate.
you are one of those who wanted to actually just like leave the corporate world and be free.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But actually, you know what? Let me just write in the group that we're live on your profile, because we
Oh
forgot
yeah,
that.
and I just did that too. Come on, join the
Oh, did you?
party,
Oh,
people.
right. You okay? You were faster than me, because my internet seems to be a bit. We're fine, right? Because
Yeah, we are
Facebook
fine.
was not loading for me.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Actually, I'm just like checking it out. Yeah, we're live. Anyway, hello, if Simply Tribe family, if you're here. So, um, so, so basically, what you have no, like you're because okay, some people that I have interviewed, they when they switch online, in the online world to build their business, they actually learn new skills, they really like pivot into something different. And what I'm hearing is that yours is more of like you just transferred it to another platform. What you learn from your other world, kind of like a little bit kind of thing. Is that an assumption that is wrong?
No, no, you're actually, I haven't thought about it like that, but there's quite a bit of truth in that. But how I got started with the VA business is because in 2018 I started a blog about women and finances and how to invest in stock market in Spanish. And everybody was telling me, do it in German, do it in English. But I was like, no, there's so many doing it in English, and so many in German, but there are not so many in Spanish. There's one in Mexico, one in Argentina, which are very known. But so I started doing that in Spanish, and it was so fun, doing the graphics, the videos, the tech parts, and juggling all the apps and tools, and and I thought, of course, to monetize a blog, it takes time, and so I thought, how can I make money with this? Can I do this for other people, and they pay me for it? So that's how I came to virtual assistants, and that's how I started. I did a course on what are the basics and everything, and then I thought, actually, just a VA, because I was playing with the idea to do that OBM certification, but we don't have it here in Europe. It's only in the US. So I thought it might be too USE, too specific for US. So then I said to myself, no, let's start as a VA, start from the ground, and work myself up, and a couple months in, I could already, because I was still working in corporate half-time, and a couple months in, I could already pay my bills with what I was making as a VA. So I said, corporate, bye-bye, ciao ciao. And I went full in. And the short time, after 1 or 2 months after leaving the corporate job, I started a training on online business management, because an OBM who did the certification, a German OBM, she was offering a course teaching what she learned, for German-speaking countries. So I was like, I'm in.
So it's
So
not
yeah,
just USAE anymore.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not she couldn't. I mean, I don't have the certification, but I mean, who needs it nowadays, So and I'm not working as an OBM, so yeah, that's not important to me.
Well, yeah. What I'm learning this past few months is really like what's in an alignment. This word has always been like going into my world right now. What's in alignment with you? And as
Uh-huh.
you said, certification is not that important. What clients I think are after really are results, right? And if you give
Yes,
them results, then certifications and badges and everything doesn't really matter, if that
absolutely.
makes sense, right? Thank you for
Yeah, and
sharing.
the cool part is, I mean, all of my clients I got through referral. I just had my one or two first clients, and they were so happy, they referred me to other friends, and in their network quickly got quite a few clients, and I didn't. I mean, I feel blessed because they're all so great. It's all women, and I didn't have to go out and look for clients and everything. They just came to me, which is a total blessing. And yeah, speaking of alignment, that
That's,
was
that's a
perfect.
well, perfect. Yeah, I mean, Well, I've been talking to lots of well, I am also a freelancer, but you mentioned shiny object syndrome. I am so guilty about that. So basically, and I
Um,
am in a community of a big freelancing community from the Philippines to online, of course. And sorry, yeah, like you're so blessed, and I'm so happy for you that you don't even have to look for clients. Clients are coming for you, and that's what we want. And
Absolutely.
yeah, so thank you for sharing that amazing, amazing story. And now I would want to kind of like pivot with these clients of yours and with your, I read into your bio that you realize that serving your clients and even doing your business is that something, if something happens, would your business will still be okay? Would your business, like, I mean, we are kind of like solopreneurs, solopreneurs. I'm not sure if all your clients are more like it's either a solopreneur or having a small team, but they still are in their business, right? And
Mhm.
I really like this topic that we're gonna talk about the importance of having a backup plan. Can you please tell our audience what is a backup plan really and why is it important to put into place, and when do a business owner should have this backup plan on place?
Yeah, okay. Well, a backup plan is basically an SOP, a standard operating procedure, which is a written guide of a process, a step by step written guide of a process. So, in a backup plan, which is also called a contingency plan, the business owner documents what what he or she wants to happen to or with their business in case something unplanned happened to them. Say, you know, I mean, I just need to say pandemic, or accident, a coma, as you mentioned, God bless. And yeah, what happens to your business if you just suddenly couldn't work anymore, and were unavailable, incapacitated, or whatever, so um, most of the business owners I talk to all agree this is so important, and it is actually paramount to have. It's the most important process you can have in your business. So SOP you can have in your business. So yeah, that's basically the idea behind that. And to to tell a bit about how it came to be, I used to suffer from migraines, which were quite, yeah, quite yucky. I mean, if you ever had a migraine, you know that every thought hurts, So in my case, it just left me. I just had to stay the whole day in bed. It just knocked me out. And but I've heard from people, from friends and people in my network, that when they get a migraine, it could last for days. So I mean, days is also not a problem for your business, but what if it's not a migraine, but what if it's something else and it's for weeks or even months, So in my case, when I thought about that, it just, it made me anxious, it made me nervous, and I had one or two sleepless nights over it. And that's when I started researching, and I started looking, okay, how can I take the knowledge I have about writing processes and SOPs and put it into good use to make a backup plan for myself, to create a contingency plan for my business as a solopreneur. So yeah, that's how the idea came to be, basically. And that's what I'm offering now for other onlinepreneurs, mompreneurs, or whatever, to to set up their contingency plan for their business, so they can, rest assured that everything is taken care of in case something happened to them. Your microphone is off. Yeah, you're on mute.
Did I mute myself? Oh yeah, because it's kind of like, kids.
Kids.
Kids,
Okay.
kids. Thank you. I love this topic because as I think I've shared that this is a topic that has never been or not really talked about. Like there's so many events that there's like inviting people, how to 10 times your business, how to 10 times your income in 3 months, how to 50K, 20K, like but nobody's really talking about yet. I think you're the first one that I've heard that's talking about what will happen if those 10, 20, 50 months that you are in your business doing everything and then something happens to you, what will happen to that? What will happen to your income, right?
Yeah, I guess there's I mean, it's such an important topic, but um, are so focused on making money, getting leads, and stuff like that. This is not something that they are aware of. You know, this is not something they have present in their mind all the time, unless they're
Right.
confronted, with lady with lady fortune, and a diagnose, or something unfortunate. So that's kind of my mission, to make as many business owners aware of the necessity of having this backup plan in place for their business. Yeah.
So, question, because being a solopreneur and like most that are in our Facebook world, I mean, most of it is like kind of like it's either like a small team or unless they like the big coaches and everything that's like big team that has an OBM already, and such. Most have like one or two VAs if they do have it, or
Mhm.
maybe doing it themselves, like I am. And would you say that it is imperative to have this SOPs when you are starting a business or when you're already in the scaling part of your business?
Well, it makes sense as soon as you are making money with your business. If you're just starting, say, for example, a VA, and you already have your first two, three clients, it does make sense, because I mean, you want to somehow continue the relationship with your clients, or say if you're a coach starting out, and somebody has bought a package with you to coach them. So it makes sense to have a backup plan, because even if you don't have team members, or a VA, you can have, as a person of trust, as I call it, you can have your spouse, your partner, a friend, your sibling, or anybody you really and truly trust, to at least get your backup plan rolling, to get set it in motion, and contact clients, and I don't know, providers or associates, depending on who is in your work environment, or how big you are. But what I want to say is, if you're starting out, it makes sense as soon as you have money coming in.
Thank you. I'm just like picking on your slide because I just realized, yeah, who is this SOPs or backup plans for? My backup music is so nice, right? So
It's
would
okay.
you? I just
Yeah, we
realized
can.
that. I realized that. Oh yeah, this can be shared, so people can actually see if this is for them or not for
Sure,
them.
because I guess that's important. So you wanna
Yeah, I'll add to stream.
exactly. Yeah. So I was just, well, more or less we covered this. Let me just start. Well, it's the same. Well, this is a backup plan. You need a backup plan if you want to create a solid contingency plan for your business, ensure its continuity, and secure your income. Mind you, depending on your business, but let me just think. It works best for onlinepreneurs that sell info products, meaning online courses, ebooks, templates, designs, etc., and for affiliate marketers. It will also work for freelancers, as we just discussed, like VAs and OBMs, coaches, trainers, but they will be limited because the thing with online service providers is that you are the business, you are the brand, you are the product. If you stop working, your business and your income stop. And just to be clear, this is not for you if you are looking for professional advice on how to settle the legalities of your business, or want to set up an estate plan or other declaration of intentions. Nor is this for you if you are looking to set up a full-blown salvage and rescue plan for your business. It does not include natural catastrophes or pandemics. The backup plan, or should I say my business backup plan, is to prevent and prepare, not to salvage and rescue. And the other thing is, it is not for you if you're thinking of delegating this to your assistant. There are important decisions to be made which can only be done by you, the business owner. The initial work lies on your end. Of course, then the implementation and the execution and everything, you can delegate to your VA or assistant or whatever. And it is not a plan to set up 2 weeks prior to your vacation. That's not this, okay? And lastly, I'm going to offer a gift for your audience at the end, Francis. So if you're watching this and you do download the free gift I have for you at the end of this interview, I very, very, very much hope it doesn't end up just, catching dust on the virtual freebie shelf. Please put it to good use, and most importantly, if you find it useful and you have any other any other fellow entrepreneurs who would benefit from it, just please share it. So yeah, that's basically in a nutshell who is this for and who not. If you have any questions, interrupt me at any time, because in my mind it is all clear, if there are any questions, just let me know. Or if anybody posts in the comments a question.
Yeah, there's none as of the moment. We're all good.
Okie dokie. So shall we look at what the contingency plan is about? The contingency plan, the business backup plan.
Yes, please.
So, let me just shortly, just to recap or to mention again why you need a business backup plan, or why you would need one. And let's start by analyzing the word backup, or it can be replaced for contingency, which according to the Oxford Dictionary is the definition is a future event or circumstance which is possible but cannot be predicted with certainty. So that being said, Francis, you already asked the burning questions, but I'm gonna just repeat them here. So have you ever thought about what would happen to your business if you couldn't work for a certain period of time because of illness or an accident? What would happen to your clients and ongoing projects? And would there be any more money coming in? Who would take care of you, of pausing or canceling any recurring bills or business expenses? And I think we can all agree that an unexpected event that leaves you incapacitated to work would cause a huge disruption in our life and business if not prepared. So I am aware that the topic is as pleasant as eating sand, but it's so important and necessary. In fact, as I mentioned before, every business owner I talk to about this topic agrees that having a business backup plan is paramount. It's so important for your business. So as mentioned before, a backup plan is basically a standard operating procedure, a comprehensive guide with explicit instructions on how you want things to be handled in your business during your absence and by whom, which is also very important. With a solid backup plan in place, you can rest assured that your business will not fall to pieces while you're unavailable, and ensure that your clients are taking money continues coming in. But again, depending on your type of business. Are we good? Should I just continue? Okay. So why don't we have a backup plan? In my opinion, or what little research I've done, most business owners aren't even aware of the necessity of having one. Others might think they don't need it or consider it to be too much work. Many don't have time to do it, don't know how to set it up or where to start. So that's why I created my business backup. So let's have a quick look at the roadmap. This is a 10,000 foot overview of what the business backup looks like. The starting point is where most business owners are right now. They may be aware of the importance of having a backup plan, or they might already be in a situation, as mentioned before, where they are aware they need one, but don't know how or where to start. And the end point and goal of my business backup is to help onlinepreneurs create a solid contingency plan so they don't have to worry about shutting down their business or managing their recurring bills from a hospital bed. So to create the business backup, I came up with the DNA formula, my unique 3-pillar system. The DNA stands for decide, notify, and assess. Each pillar is broken down into 3 actionable steps. So the first pillar is about making decisions. We start by deciding who to entrust with the task of managing our business during our absence. I call this, as also mentioned before, the person of trust, or your person of trust. This is the most important decision because your backup plan will stand or fall depending on who you choose as your person of trust. Makes sense, right? So the next step would be about painting out different scenarios and hence making your decisions based on these different situations. And the third step is about documenting your detailed instructions on how to handle each situation. The second pillar is about notifying the right people the right way. We prioritize who needs to know first, and then we look at how to trickle it down to other people relevant to your company with instructions on tasks that need to be executed. Step number 6 is about the logistics of notifying clients and contractors by taking into account agreements and contracts that we might have with them. In the third and last pillar, we will take inventory of systems, software, and finances to assess what actions need to be taken. We start by documenting all logins and passwords to keep them in a safe place, but accessible for your person of trust in case of an emergency. In steps number 8 and 9, we'll be listing all tools, systems, and business-related software, as well as payment details and instructions on how we want these handled. So the whole process is actually quite simple, but it takes time to gather all the information and details, especially if your business has been around for a while. But Once it's done, it's done, and it's well worth the effort, and will only need to be updated once or twice a year, or when a significant change happens in your company, in your business. So I know for a fact, and because I've been there, done that, that doing all this by yourself can be quite overwhelming. And you're probably thinking that setting up a plan to protect your business is complicated and time consuming. And you know what? You'd be right. It is. But, and that's a big but, it doesn't have to be. Or at least you don't have to go through it all by yourself. So, introducing, drum roll, my business backup bootcamp. So, Francis, if I may, I'd like to extend an invitation to your group members to join my 5-day business backup bootcamp on June 27th, where we will be going through the DNA formula and the 9 steps together. And at the end of the 5 days, you will have your business backup plan set and ready. Any questions so far? Or should I just continue? Okay, great. So let's just quickly look at the, how you call it? No, it's not quite the agenda, but the curriculum. So on day 1, we will be going into more detail about what is a business backup plan, what it needs to contain, and how to structure it. Days 2 to 4, we will deep dive into the DNA formula. And on day 5, we will put the compiled information together to store it in a safe place until needed. So each day you will get small actionable tasks to do as your homework. You will get a workbook to follow along with the 5-day bootcamp, which includes a questions catalog, so to speak, to help you make your decision based on different scenarios. You will get worksheets and downloadable spreadsheets to take inventory of your online assets and finances, access to my secret Facebook group to help you stay accountable, plus Q&A sessions at the end of each training to answer all your questions. Now, this is actually planned to be a paid event, but because it's my first time running it, well, I'm being honest here, I'm doing this completely for free in exchange for a review or testimonial from everyone who joins. Sounds fair, right? So, and here's a little something to get you started. You can download the business backup roadmap, which includes a short explanation to each of the 9 steps of my DNA formula. And I think Francis will post the link in the comments or in the post later on. So let me know if you have any questions. Just write them in the comments if you are watching right now, or after if you're watching on replay. And Francis, if you have any questions for me, shoot. I can't hear you.
Thank you. I was like, checking our what do you call this one? Our feed and stuff. As of the moment, there's no questions.
Okay.
Sorry, my
maybe
kid is too. Maybe in the replay we will have, but I do have a question. Like,
sure.
Oh my gosh, as you said, it's actually like it looks so easy, but not so easy at the same time. Like, there's so much work to do in setting up the stuff, but it's only one time work, right? You just have to set it up.
I guess the most difficult part is making the decisions. No, it's let's be honest, it's a morbid topic. So nobody. It's like when you have to write your testament or whatever. Nobody wants to think about that. But I mean, death is part of life. Just speaking of how you say that? Testament is not the right word. Your will,
Yeah,
where
it's
what you
will and
want to.
testament. Oh yeah, will and testament. I think that's how they call
Is
it.
it okay? Okay,
Yeah.
it sounded so German, and German you say testament. So yeah. So yeah, I get, as I said, the most difficult part is making the decisions, and thinking of the different situations, depending on your lifestyle and how you live, if you have family around, if you have children or not, and it's so much depends. Now, it quick disclaimer, this the business backup plan, of course, is not one size fits all, but in the boot camp you will get the basics and the why, the how, and the what, and everything, and then it just needs to be adapted to your lifestyle, business, and yeah, your environment, so yeah, that's
Thank you.
basically a small disclaimer.
But really, as you said, this is so valuable. Like, I mean, if I am, I will actually join the bootcamp because this is something that I might not be in that position yet, but I wanted to know what to do in case it's needed. Like, really, it's needed. My uncle have a, it is gonna be like you. My uncle have a funeral parlor, and we did grew up spending summers with helping their business before. And yeah, it's a
Wow.
morbid, it's a morbid business, but it's kind of like needed. Like, it's a topic that, as you said, it's needed. It and when you set up the, the will and testament, it's just so easier. The peace of mind it gives the family. And even I'm just gonna share this. I have like met people who have like the funeral plan. So I'm thinking of it like that. They even have fun choosing the color of their caskets, what they want, music they wanted to play on their on their funeral. But
Wow.
it's
Okay.
at the same time. But I'm just saying that as with this, at least when the time comes, everything's set up. The thing,
Yes.
everything, there's no more, nothing to think about anymore. And when you come back from sickness, I'm gonna bring it to the life now. When you come back from sickness, at least you know that your business is growing. And when you have this backup plan, at least it's like the wheel is turning nicely,
Yeah.
if that sense.
Well, maybe if you come back, maybe not growing, but at least it's still there,
Yeah.
And I think one important aspect also, I mean, for the will, of course, you avoid, if you leave a will, you avoid fights in your family, with siblings, or no, yeah, if you have two children, or whatever, if you leave clear instructions what goes to whom, then you avoid stress in the family. But goes for the backup plan, it's a burden for your family if they have to take care of your business if you're incapacitated. I mean, I'm sure your spouse or partner wouldn't even know what to do with your business and clients if tomorrow you were, God forbid, um, incapacitated. Let's just call it that. So that's why we need to have some kind of a plan that tells our person of trust, listen, first do this, a step-by-step instructions on how to take care of my business in case something happens to me. Let me just stop the screen share, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Because
Okay.
so
Oh
so people
yeah.
can see our lovely faces again.
Oh, yeah. I was like, we're just having so much fun with this. So, everybody, whoever's watching, who's gonna watch this on a replay, please don't let this free event pass you over, because really, as you said, it should be a paid event. You should have, I mean, at least. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna take advantage of that also, and I'm gonna invite everybody to please do register. We're gonna um I think I closed the link. I'm gonna put it up later. Sorry, Miriam.
No worries, no worries.
I'm gonna put it up
Just put it
later.
up later.
Yeah. So that's gonna be on June 27th. So that's gonna be like 2 weeks from now. Is that right? Because that's like
Mm,
10, 11
yeah,
days.
exactly. Yeah. Yes,
11 days from
exactly.
now. So,
Hmm.
yeah, why not? And thank you so much for sharing this with me. Um,
Thank you for
and
having me.
yeah, I hope you're having a good time. And what
Absolutely.
is it? With this one, what other projects are you actually like preparing? Or are you just like really preparing for this boot camp to bring so much value through this boot camp? And as I heard earlier, your mission is to spread this word to most business owners. And after that, what is the next step for you?
Well, actually, after the boot camp, I will just gather feedback and questions and everything to make it better and optimize it. And I mean, yeah, that's basically the plan. And what other projects? Well, I have my Facebook groups, which are for tech, tech and tools. That's the other part of my business, or my personal projects, my personal business projects, which I like doing. So and of course I have my clients and their projects. Yeah, getting spreading the word is a bit complicated if I'm so busy. I should be like 24/7 on social media and promoting and announcing and everything. But the day only has so many hours, and I only have two hands and one brain, and I can't clone myself yet, unfortunately. Well, it's illegal. I could, but it's illegal. so so
That's
yeah,
so
that's
true.
basically the plan. Yeah, the plan is to then bring out a better version, because as I said, this is my first run, and I want to see what questions people have, and what their feedback is. Maybe they already are in a situation where they should be planning to have a backup plan, just collect their stories and feedbacks and testimonials, and make it better the next time around.
That's amazing. So everybody who's gonna watch this on replay or here live, please do number one, register for the bootcamp. Yes, it's not gonna be on this price anymore. So, right. Number two, please do follow Miriam in social media. So Miriam, where can they actually connect with you? Where can our friends
Yeah,
connect with
just
you?
on my profile. I'm pretty active on my profile right now, thanks to the 7-day Reels challenge. But yeah, I'm post pretty regularly, and I'm also. I mean, the Facebook Messenger. Anybody can send me a message there, and I'm also on Instagram. But we're on Facebook right now, so Facebook is the obvious option, and the obvious way to get in touch with me. Yeah.
There you go, friends. And number two, I really, really would want to invite you to her group. I'm in there and it's so fun. If you want to learn the tricks and yeah, like she just gave so much value. It's a new group, but I'm enjoying it. I'm in a thousands of groups, but I seldom visit a group like once. Like like I don't go back to a group if it's not that interesting to me. And your group, if I may say, is amazing. So
Oh,
yeah,
thanks. It's a bit abandoned at the moment because of the launch and everything, but I do plan to, post some tutorials and some stuff, again after the boot camp.
another the boot camp.
And maybe I'll share my tips for videos, because you said you like them. So
My
I
God, I
might do
love
a
them.
tutorial on how to do funny videos and cool effects and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's why I'm in your group. Anyway, thank you so much. It has been a great and very
Thank
valuable
you.
value bombs. Oh, see, I
Thank
cut
you.
you again.
No,
How did you say I'm
saying thank you,
cutting you?
thanks. Thank you. Not worthy. No, I've had it. It's been so nice. I mean, your questions were really really good, and it's also learning for me, to explain what it's about, because as I said, I'm the creator in my head. It's all crystal clear, but I need to practice to explain it to people what it is, you know. So thank you very much for that, for this opportunity. And
Happy. Eh?
we should do a screenshot, you know, just
Oh yeah, actually yes.
let me just quickly do that, because we always forget, you know, and this was actually quite nice. So let me oh, I was not looking. Hold on. Let's try again. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Smile. Perfect. Thank you so
I do
much.
that. I should do that as a documentation of every guest that I have. Ah,
Absolutely. I'll send you the picture so you can post it too. Oh, well, I mean, the interview is actually on your
oh yeah.
profile, but you know, you can do like a portfolio or
Oh
something like
yeah.
Ritz did. I don't know if you
Oh
saw
yeah, and
Ritz's
it's so
video.
cool too.
It's
Oh
so
my gosh, you guys are
fantastic.
just amazing. I was like, that was fire. Mistress is on fire. Anyway, we're rambling already, but yeah. Miriam, this has been so much fun. Everybody, please do
Likewise.
number one, register for the bootcamp. You never know. If you're growing your business online, you need this. Even if you're growing a business offline, you still need this. All right. Like a backup plan is for every business owner, if I may say so. And
Yes, basically, yeah.
yeah, thank you. So bootcamp, follow Miriam here in Facebook, Instagram. She's active in messengers, as she said, so you can chat with her and maybe ask how she can help you with your business also. Number three, um, yeah, I'll see you in the bootcamp. And that
See
is
you there.
all. See you there. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Everybody who
Have a
watched
lovely
this,
day.
thank you. Who's gonna watch in replay? Thank you. Please put your comments or takeaways, questions. I will bug Miriam as I bug everybody who's been on my hot seat to come back and
Please
answer.
do. Yes.
So there
Post your
you go.
questions.
Yeah, post your questions and yeah, just register. If you don't want to post the questions, you're the shy type. I've actually had people that are shy types and then register. So yeah, just register. See you on the bootcamp and have a great Thursday, Miriam. Have a great Thursday.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so
Bye,
much.
everybody. Bye.
Bye. Oh my gosh.